Welcome, Cancer, to your April reading. I'm Ava of Chotoro, and my partner, Trudy, who normally is here right beside me, has, for various medical reasons, because if you've been following us, it's the jaw that she had a little fracture on her jaw when she fell with her glitter boots on. So since then, periodically, she's either a little bit better or sometimes not. So she's not now. She's just having a little, sometimes it just hurts. And so I'm going to do these all by myself. And then perhaps on Thursday she can do the other 6. I'm going to do 6 of the signs and she will do 6 of the other signs. So, Cancer, thank you for coming to us for your reading. I am in the process right now of ordering your cards. You know, this is a process which is very spontaneous. It has a certain order, though. We create a 4-card spread, or that is, I do now personally, a 4-card spread that is our predictive tool to help us look into next month. And these 4 cards represent various aspects of our life. The first one describes the overall energy of the month. What type of energy is going to color that the month for us overall? So it helps to give us a general view of the energy of the month. Second is the challenge. Life is a challenge, right? If it isn't challenging you, then you're not growing. So challenges are natural parts of everyone's life. And to have a deeper understanding of your challenge before it comes helps. The third position is about the unexpected. My favorite position because I love the unexpected, except when it's my car breaking down. That I don't like. So that is, of course, about that. About things that happen even when you don't plan on it. And the fourth position is the outcome, or sometimes it addresses the issues, or gives you an overview of the issues of the month, or it describes a means by which you are transported into the next month. So, what I do is I take a number of these cards, not too many. I take them out, and then I turn them upside down, and I re-enter them into the deck, and then I shuffle randomly. Everything is done spontaneously right here in the moment, and you're sharing this moment with me at home. We are in it together. So you don't know I'm reading, but I am, and I think that on a subconscious level, people seem to contribute their energy to the reading. At least I feel it. And so thank you. So let's put the cards down, and what I do is I take my left hand, and I take a number of them, and I put them in a pile, and then I make 3 piles. And that's the process. So simple. It's arbitrary. You can do it the way you choose. I've never felt that the ritual is it. It's not. What is it is in you. So let's see. Cancer. Oh, Cancer. Look what we have. Oh, there we go. Temperance. Upright. Temperance. Well, you got the card Well, they call it the card of art. They call it the card of alchemy, the image of the angel pouring water from one cup to the other, but the water is moving from the cup up. So it's defying gravity. She has one foot in water and one foot on land. She has an idyllic scene around her. She is emblematic of that deep healing that happens when you become connected to a higher ideal, a higher good. When you feel that your actions are totally in line with the highest possible ideal that you can conceive of for yourself. This is a card also of alchemy. Alchemy. Alchemy is simply about the transformation of energy. Transforming lead to gold, meaning you take the dross away. The dross is the waste, that's which you don't need. The negative, the habits, habits of thought, habits of physical habits, or states of mind that are antithetical to your highest good, to release those and to become very, very patient in the process with yourself. So to achieve a healing through the reaching up to the highest good, the highest ideal, and to bring that as a source of energy to feed your actions and to quiet shaky waters or rough waters. It's the putting oil over water to calm it down, to smooth it out, to smooth out ruffled emotions, to smooth out your internal sense of discord, and to heal alchemically, meaning again to release yourself from the dross, those ideas and habits that pollute you, that are toxic to you. There are toxic ideas and toxic habits as well. So to be patient with yourself in that process. But there's a healing, a restitution, a balancing of emotional discord, internal and external. Beautiful. Challenge. We have a card speaking to your emotions. Pardon me, there it is. There it is. 5 of Cups, meaning that your challenge is to recognize and to be grateful for what you have, for what you've been able to retain after what was indicated by the Temperance, after previous turbulence, emotional turbulence. So at 5, it's your challenge is to not be obsessed with loss, with what has happened already. To let bygones be bygones, to let the past fade into the past, to let past wounds heal, and not to obsess with that which has been taken from you, or you feel that has been removed, or something's been wasted. Something's been wasted, or you think something's been a waste of time. And so it's to appreciate everything that you have. It's an incredibly important challenge, Cancer. So then, unexpectedly, we have a reversal, and that is the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So, some sort of teamwork, some sort of collaborative effort may present unexpected difficulties. However they transpire, they will put a wedge into the mechanics of a collaborative effort. Something is just, again, makes it the usual hierarchy of exchange. This is what I'm getting at. There's a hierarchy, you see, of exchange here. The craftsman, and I'll show you, is on a, oh, here we go. He is on a bench. He stands higher. He's higher up. The others are looking up to him for his skill and his mastery. This is upside down. So perhaps there's a feeling that your skills, your mastership doesn't receive the same kind of respect or attention or privilege as it ought to. So that might be a factor in there. But sometimes it's simply about something within a group functioning that's dysfunctioning, that's not functioning, or is come to a standstill perhaps, or is looking for leadership. That might be it. Looking for some direction. Unexpectedly. See? So, oh, look at this. Goodness. So we have, look here at the end. Okay. As I know, some of these images I think are, they tell a story, and they do it, oh yes, with some often profound, jarring kind of images like this one, because she's in a marsh. She's bound and gagged. This can't be pleasant. And she's there are swords around her. But you see, it's trying to convey to us a serious mental issue. And for all the signs, but particularly the water signs, there can be a tremendous self-criticism, self-analysis going on all the time, because they are natural introverts. They understand the workings of the emotional environment, and they live by their feelings. Water signs tend to, unless they're hiding intellectually. So, sometimes if you understand the nature of thoughts themselves, like attracts like. And when we start to bring in a negative idea, and that could be anything that has wounded or hurt us before, or how we've been wronged, or how we are wrong, or how we are weak, or how we are incapable, any kind of self-criticism like that. These are negative, or other people's criticisms also. These are around us, and they have literally made us feel like we can't get out of here mentally. We can't get out mentally. And so it's a sense that a realization almost, an awareness of your situation, that unless you remove these self-imposed ideas, that you will always then, or you will retain this sense of not being able to do something, to progress, to grow, to do what you want in your heart of hearts, to follow the heart of your heart. And you see, when we become conscious of this, is when we can then remove that which binds us there. And we bind ourselves to so many things that prove ultimately to not be what allows us to be the best we possibly can, to constantly grow and to be better than you were the day before at something, at who you are, at your virtue, at an acquisition of a new skill, anything you do, to pay attention to that area of potentiality within you, and not to become distracted by that which has been against you, or you feel it's against you. Never permit your mind to be obsessed with that which has hurt you before. It can be a trap. That's what this is. This is a trap. This is a self-made trap, a mental self-made trap. So it's asking you to become aware that this does not happen, because it can easily happen to any one of us at any time. We always have to be mentally vigilant. What do we permit into our mind? It's up to us. We have to be there, though, at the gate, the mental gate. And when a thought comes in and it has that kind of negative piercingness that brings you into a sense of anger or resentment, then examine the feeling and go back to the idea, and then push that idea back out. That's the advice of that card. So, that's your reading. You have healing, overcoming a loss, overcoming mental negativity at the end, and an unexpected inability to get a team on board with something. And I'd say that was quite a month. Cancer. Your issues are often, to me, of such deep emotional merit. It's no wonder that you are the sign through which we all incarnate. It's true, you know. We all come in Cancer because Cancer has everything to teach us about our emotions, about who we are as emotional beings. And you, expressing it through family love, come closest to the refinement of that sensibility of community love, of self-love. So, thank you. I think that sums it up. Now, commercials. We have to make a living here, even though Trudy and I are together. Hopefully not for ever and ever. But, you know, she's such a dear. She's such a dear, and I miss her. So listen, I do a 4-card spread here for you. I've done it by myself this time, but I also reinterpret them with a deep spiritual channeling. It feels channeled to me. It does. When I go back and look and hear them, it's as if I'm hearing them for the first time. And this channeling has to do with bringing in spiritual counsel so that we can see this 4-card spread in a way that is more having to do with the development of our soul. And Trudy is going to do the personal readings. These are readings designed for your specific issues in life. If the 4-card spread isn't adequate to address those minutiae that are of anyone's personal life. So Trudy is the one to do that. The links to both the council cards, which is the spiritual reading by me, and the personal readings with Trudy are below us. So please go there. And I want to thank you very much for your sympathy for my father. I appreciate that. And now that he's well, I hope to get back to my task of building my other site, which is a site devoted to health. I call it Ava's Total Health and Fitness Solutions, which is hopefully self-evident. And so tune in there too and subscribe. I really love you for your heartfelt sympathy. Thank you.